Hello and welcome to the Pointless Distractions podcast. I'm your host, Kyle Draper. With me,
Graham Bergeron.
and that's it.
And that's it.
That's it.
Just
Where's
the two
Scott
of us
right
tonight.
now? Philadelphia?
Yeah, he's probably still at the airport.
Yeah. Flying back from our big camp out event. I think Pat might be joining us, but we'll find out. I mean, it's Pat, so he's got a million excuses. But yeah, we were gonna record our follow up to the PDP. What is it even officially called? Slumber Party Burial
Slumber
Hill.
Party. Yeah.
Yeah, but Scott's plane was delayed, so he can't even get back home to Ohio till like 12 o'clock. So
So we'll
we didn't
have
want
to
to miss
just
the deadline.
make the
What's
listeners
that?
wait. I said we'll just have
Yeah.
to make the listeners wait even longer.
But we did. We don't want to talk too much about our camping trip because we want all of us to be here. But we did record an episode. It went a little bit rough, I would say. How do you feel, Graham?
I mean, from a technical aspect, it was a disaster. I definitely would want to put more time and effort into our setup if we were to do it again. I don't think the episode itself was that bad.
I mean, I don't remember half of it. That was definitely the drunkest I've been recording, at least that I was leading a show. But yeah, I remember we kind of had a good time. It was Scott's his soundboard or whatever kept crapping out, right? I think it overheated or...
Something about that. It just did not like being outside.
Yeah, and then we plugged it in when we got home and it worked perfectly, so I have no idea.
It's just how it goes.
But anyway, we didn't want to disappoint and go too late and not have an episode come out on Wednesday, so I guess we could do our Spider-Man review, which we weren't even actually gonna... Were we actually gonna make this a review, or...
I mean, I think that was part of, like, the grandiose plans of the weekend that just didn't come to fruition. We were, there were a couple of other people there that saw it, so we were gonna ask them, like, their thoughts and stuff, and people were
actually hosting a camping event like that, it's, what would you say, 15 people were there at least? 15, 16, 17? Yeah, that was way more daunting than I thought it would be. I barely got to talk to anybody.
I think it was good, though. I mean, I think if we were to do it again, probably start with, like, content stuff. Because, once you get to the point of people drinking and having a good time, it's hard to stop that momentum to, like, hey, let's go hop on the microphone and record some content.
Yeah, because I was trying to, like, lead you guys into doing it in the in Pat's kitchen, and, like, it was fucking broiling in there. I mean, we were sweating like pigs that whole weekend, at least I was.
Oh, I was too.
So, what day did we see Spider?
Yeah, we went and saw Spider-Man.
Was that on Thursday, right?
Friday.
So a little impromptu. We told, because Scott had flown in the night before, and we're like, we want to just go see Spider-Man. So he's like, yeah, I'm definitely down for that. How many showings was that playing at Cinemagic in Hooksett that day?
Oh,
every fucking screen they had?
I'm pretty sure. I don't know if it was every screen, but I think there was a showing at least every half hour, sometimes every, 15 minutes.
Yeah, you'd be like, there's a 10:45, there's an 11, there's an 11:45, and that was just...
Yeah, because we were originally going to go see the ScreenX version, which was at 12:55, and that was almost sold out. So I went and looked at the earlier screenings, and I kept going down and down until I got to the one that we went to, which was 10:55, and that was the fourth screening that I looked at.
That is a very odd time to go in the morning, too. I never got to see a movie that early.
It was the third showing of the day.
I remember I woke up Scott that morning. I was like, so it's 9 o'clock. We gotta leave in about an hour. He's like, Jesus Christ. I was like, well, if you wanna see the movie,
what were your overall
you want to get
thoughts?
into it? How did you feel about it?
I am a lot more positive on it than I was when I first got out of the theater.
So a little over 48 hours ago, 72 hours ago.
Yeah, I've sat on it a bit. I mean, I still think that the movie had some issues, but I liked it. I thought it was, definitely the best movie that Marvel's made in quite some time.
I mean, that's not really that hard.
Well, the movies that are good no one wants to see anymore.
I'd say it's the best Marvel movie since the last Spider-Man.
Maybe. I don't know. I liked Thunderbolts a lot.
That's one of the ones I still have to see.
That one's definitely worth seeing. I think that definitely got lost in the mix a bit because no one went to see it. So everyone assumed that it didn't make money because it was bad.
So just give a basic plot. How did this movie open?
So it opens originally right at the end of No Way Home, Peter just decided that he wasn't gonna tell MJ and Ned that he was Spider-Man again after everyone lost their memory at the end of that movie. So he decides to just kind of hoof it on his own. Then there's a montage, and apparently like 4 years pass, which I thought was
basically the entire time they were at MIT, the whole 4 years of college.
I don't know. I always think timeline stuff like that in a big connecting universe is confusing, because now, like, where does it land in the timeline and stuff? I don't know.
Well, I feel like he was in high school for goddamn 10 years, and then 4 years of college that he didn't go to just flies by overnight.
So then, there's a montage of him beating a bunch of villains. I thought it was really funny that I kept seeing online everything about, like, Tombstone being in the movie. I don't know why he's so popular.
I would consider him a C-lister, but, I'm not really overly current with Spider-Man.
I've never understood it. Well, did you ever watch the Spectacular Spider-Man cartoon?
No.
It's probably, I don't even know how long ago now, but that was a really good show. He was a main villain of, like, the first part of the story, but I kept hearing all this about Tombstone being a villain in the movie, and I think he got maybe 20 seconds of screen time.
That might be generous. It was about 18.
He was the only villain in that montage to get a speaking role, though. So he at least got to say words.
What percentage, if you just had to guess, of everyone that's seen that movie knew who that was? 25?
I mean,
he's not that obscure. I'd say he's a C-lister, but he's not. If you know Spider-Man, you know who Tombstone is regardless.
Yeah, I would say the people. Again, if we get into spoilers a little later with some other characters, I think that if you knew who it was, then, like, him showing up in that montage wouldn't be anything special. Like, you probably already knew he was in the movie.
Fair enough.
So, 4 years have passed. Peter is in, like, a better state as Spider-Man than he was at the end of No Way Home. The city's really, like, rallied more in his favor than they were in the last movie after the wake of all the Mysterio stuff. He's working with the police now. He has kind of a partnership, I guess, with one of the detectives.
Is she an established character?
Yes.
All right, I kept wanting to call her the Spider-Man Renee Montoya from Batman, but I know
I think Jean DeWolf is, I think, her name. Yeah, Jean DeWolf. It's like an established, like, police officer from the Spider-Man comics. So, he's alone. He's working himself too hard, really pushing himself to only be Spider-Man. And then, he finds out that MJ and Ned graduated from MIT. They moved back to the city. The, like, stress of that kind of causes like a power mutation of him and makes his spider DNA start to come forward and, like, really, I don't know, like, kind of go into overdrive a bit. That's kind of the basics to get us, like, into the movie itself.
Well, going back to, they open with him being just regular Spider-Man. So they set up at the end of the last one that he's just bare bones, Peter Parker in a cloth suit. That's, like, amazing. That's all I ever wanted. Like, even from his first appearance, I didn't want all that Iron Man fucking,
Yeah, just
all that technology.
Spider-Man, yeah.
Yeah. And then it instantly cuts to him and his AI system and freaking all the...
That was a little disappointing. I mean, I guess...
So he's living in some attic or whatever in some apartment building. That's fine. But he full on has all this, like, Tony Stark technology that, I mean, he's a genius. Sure, it's his own stuff, but it's still like,
I think I would like it more if it didn't come on the heels of all the Iron Man stuff. Like, if it had gotten to a Spider-Man movie where he did make his own AI and stuff, I don't think I would mind it very much, because, like, he makes his own web shooters, like, all his technology, he kind of designs himself. But the fact that it's coming off of, like, a whole movie with the Iron Spider suit, and then he goes back to basics, and the basics includes an AI.
Yeah, he's got, like, a 55th generation 3D printer, like I know a lot can happen in 4 years, but
like, I would love to know what this Spider-Man does for money, because, like, goddamn, he has like, his computer setup's crazy. The fact that he can make all this technology, like, in his apartment is, like, incredibly unfeasible.
Yeah. So it goes into, like, a tank, like, tearing through New York City.
Yeah, and that's when Punisher first shows up.
a little watered down Punisher, but still the Punisher.
I don't think that it was quite as watered down as I was expecting it to be. I didn't think that he would. I didn't think that he would be able to like threaten to kill people. I didn't think that they were really going to get into the like his philosophy versus Spider-Man's, which I guess they didn't as much as they could have, but I didn't think they were going to get into any of that at all. And it was weird that they used the Punisher as like a comic relief character, but I don't think it was ever like at his expense.
Yeah.
It was just like a lot of situational comedy. Like
imagine if your son had just seen that movie and like, Dad, I want to watch this Punisher special. It's on Disney Plus, and like you weren't around, and he played that, and it would be like, what the fuck? Because I watched that with Scott directly after that. I had seen it already twice, but you know. The brutality of headshot. Yeah, Like, would you show your son that and be like, oh, it's fine?
No, he's 5.
Well, he wouldn't like the part where they threw the dog in front of the street sweeper.
No,
who was stealing the tank? It was Scorpion, right?
No, no, the tank was being. You find out the tank was being driven by like an old lady who was being mind controlled because they were trying to break Scorpion out of. Like a damage control facility, because you'll find out later the main villain of the movie just keeps trying to like take control of like superpowered individuals to help her break into damage control and uncover this conspiracy that she's trying to figure out. I don't know. We danced around it. Do we want to just spoil it?
Who the villain is? Yeah, sure. Yeah,
it's Jean Grey.
No, we'll put it. Yeah, I just
Everyone
talked
knew
over
it was
you,
Jean
but
Grey.
here, say it clearly.
Everyone knew it was Jean Grey. It was Jean Grey.
It's Jean Grey.
Like,
not the Jean Grey you're like used to or expecting, like very young Jean Grey that has probably a tenth of her powers and abilities. Not even talking about the Phoenix. I don't even want to get into that bullshit.
I'm interested to see if when they do make like the X-Men movie proper, if they're gonna make her as like mean-spirited as she was in this movie. Like,
no, it just needs Xavier's guidance, and he's gonna solve everything.
Like at the end, like I don't think she did anything that was too agreed. Well, I can't even say that because she did actively walk someone in front of a car. Like that was pretty fucked up. And then they say later, like, oh, at least you didn't kill anyone. It's like, well, she might have. We don't know if that person survived. But I think
Charles Xavier's going to come in and block all that shit out of her mind about, we can get into that, but her sister and whatever. And
she just did some nasty things in this movie that I don't know if they can be like when they had the scene with Spider-Man and MJ on the roof talking to each other, and it seemed like MJ finally was remembering who Peter was. And I'll admit, I was a little annoyed with that scene when it first came on. I thought that it was just like a little too convenient that like, oh, all she had to do was meet him once and then all her memories come back, and then come to find out that the whole time it was just Jean Grey controlling her mind. So I don't know. I think that was just kind of like a very cruel thing to do. Like I get that you want to paint her as a villain, but like I don't know if I can gloss over something like that.
Yeah. So Peter, it's very vague. Is that the house party? Is he in that same apartment building?
No,
he lives there, right?
No, I think he followed Ned to where they lived, and then there just happened to be a house party there, which was incredibly convenient.
Yeah, so he meets MJ and Ned, and they have no idea who the fuck he is. So that's kind of sad.
Oh, it's definitely like I think that the movie handled that whole thing like perfectly. Like him trying to like kind of re-enter their lives in a way that wasn't like too intrusive and wouldn't necessarily like put them in jeopardy anymore.
I mean, that would just be like if you and I, after all this time, didn't know each other. I'm like, fucking, I miss Graham, and I like, what am I gonna do? Like, fucking walk over to your house, like right now, and just knock on the door and be like, hey, you remember me, right? Like, who the fuck are you? Like, get out. I mean, it already took like 6 months to get to kind of get to know you, so that would be so daunting.
But I think that they played her. I really liked. They had the scene where he goes to their apartment and they just like hang out for a bit. Yeah. And I thought that was great. I thought that it was really nice to show that like they're not maybe ever going to be in the place that they were in the previous movies, but that they were just, you can tell that they're all just like natural friends.
Yeah. So what is it? The damage control contacts what Spider-Man. So I'm just trying to boil it down and speed through.
Yeah,
'Cause
so,
I think Pat's trying to get on. We'll see.
Oh, I think he just hopped on. Yeah, so all right, we'll cliff notes it then. So Spider-Man finds out about Jean Grey, goes to damage control to try to figure out what they know. Turns out he's the only one that like can't get controlled by Jean Grey, so he can like fight her, and then for some reason the Hand, which is like a ninja crew that was introduced in the Daredevil show, just works for damage control now.
Still in full costume. They're not like
Yeah.
in suits, working for the government. They're like, no, we're just red ninjas running around with katanas.
Probably the first time in the movie where it was just like, oh yeah, they're obviously the bad guys.
There's Yelena pops up. I think we kind of glaze over that.
Yeah,
I'm actually looking at the actual notes now, so don't think I know
She
the movie
pops
more
up.
than you. I'm just-
That was probably my least favorite part of the whole movie. I don't think she had any reason to actually be there. I think they could have taken her out completely. I think the Hand also didn't need to be there.
Yeah, it was just too much shit.
Well, I
So
know
Jean
they.
Grey. Sorry, I'm reading this. Jean Grey keeps attacking the damage control, searching for VMAX. You don't really. It's left very vague. You don't know what it is. Peter questions the director, Bill Metziger, who claims ignorance.
Which I think was funny because even at the end of the movie, he didn't know what it was. He like legitimately, they made this big deal about this VMAX, and at the end of the movie, he still didn't know what it was. Like it just
Wasn't it just
turned out to be
We're
nothing.
jumping ahead, but it was Jean Grey's sister who died at the hands of damage control. Like she looked up and saw it was like on a ventilation shaft or something, right? It was just like the last thing she saw, right? It was just
Yeah, which I don't know. I thought that was kind of lame too.
and we bring in Bruce Banner, the Hulk.
I think he worked good in the movie. Again, it kind of fit with the theme of, Jean Grey's trying to get powerful people to break into damage control. And they don't get more powerful than the Hulk. And it also fit into Peter's storyline because he is having all these like power spikes and losing control. And so he visits Bruce Banner to try to figure out how to suppress the spider DNA. And that like kind of ties both stories together. I found it very interesting that it kind of seems like they're setting it up that Peter like creates the mutant suppression collars that are like real big in most X-Men stories.
Yeah.
Hello?
What's up?
Just give us a second. We're just wrapping up the Spider-Man review. We might need like 5 to 10 minutes.
No worries. Do your thing.
Mutant suppression.
Yeah, so I think that's interesting. I'm interested to see if they like continue that going forward. Like if they address in the future, either in an X-Men movie or a future Spider-Man movie, that like he kind of caused that.
All right, so Peter's like freaking out because MJ, who still doesn't know who he is, and Ned are essentially targets. So he takes or is it just MJ to Frank Castle's hideout? It was just MJ, right?
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. That's when you find out her name is Jean Grey. So an hour and a half, 2 hours in the movie. It's like, told you.
Which again, it's supposed to be a big reveal, but I feel like again, because these movies are so massive, that everyone who knows who Jean Grey is knew that she was already in the movie, and everyone who didn't know who Jean Grey is like won't care at the reveal of the name. Like her name pops up, and you're just like, "Yep, that sure is Jean Grey."
Yeah, it turns out the whole time Jean Grey's attacking damage control because she had a sister named Sarah who was in prison there and basically meant tortured, right, for her abilities. I'm guessing.
Yeah, which. Another small nitpick. They had like a flashback scene of showing like Jean and her sister at the park. It kind of sets up that like they were abandoned by their parents because they were mutants. And then the sister gets abducted. But if they knew the sister was there and had powers, how did they not know that Jean was also there and had powers?
Who knows? Jumping more ahead, whatever. Spidey and Frank Castle attack the headquarters, and the Hulk is there, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we're really boiling it down right now, but people are going to see this. It's the biggest fucking movie of all time.
Spider-Man and Punisher fight the Hulk. I thought that was a good fight.
It's a bunch of then we get a bunch of Aunt May flashbacks. You knew they were going to do that. People liked liked Aunt May. Spider-Man gets shot with a 50 cal sniper rifle and is gets hospitalized, but he's fine.
Yeah, well, at the end of the Hulk fight,
Jesus.
Spider-Man captures Jean Grey, and she gets taken to another damage control facility. And then she has like a power awakening, freezes like every person in the city in like a kilometer radius, and takes control of everyone in the damage control building. So Spider-Man has to fight the Hand. So, you know, the only reason they're in the movie is so Spider-Man can fight ninjas. But I do have to say, that was a great fight scene.
Yeah, it looked pretty cool.
Like the Hand? Like the Hand, like in,
Yeah, Pat, you
Danny
know more
Rand
about that
and stuff?
shit than I do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Madame Gao. She just died recently, the chick who played her. And,
Yeah, same
what do you call it?
Ninja Clan. They're in the new Spider-Man movie.
okay.
Let Pat talk a minute. I have to pee anyway.
Yeah, so Spider-Man fights the ninjas at the end of the movie.
No shit, huh?
Yeah, oh, it's a great fight.
Yeah.
All right, so the end of Spider-Man.
He fights the ninjas,
Yeah.
has a heart-to-heart with Jean Grey, gets shot by the Punisher, recreates
Pat, if I had to put up 10 pictures of characters, could you pick out Jean Grey, you think?
Yeah, wasn't that in the original movies? Wasn't that Famke Janssen or whatever?
All right, he knows enough about it.
Yeah, I know enough. Yeah, I know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought it was kind of silly that they recreated the Civil War panel where like Punisher is bringing an injured Spider-Man into the emergency room, because in that he's like saving his life because Peter like sacrificed himself to try to like turn against Iron Man and stuff, and it was this big heroic moment, and the Punisher, like, even though he was a fugitive at the time, brought him to the emergency room, and in this one he brings him there just because he shot him.
That's convenient.
Pat, that was the major part. I know you haven't seen it and probably never will, but that was the scene I was laughing at.
I probably will at some point.
Because you know how I like realistic movies with guns and shit. And
Yeah.
he gets shot from like a half mile out, Spider-Man.
At least
Yeah.
100
Cow
kilometers.
sniper rifle. Wait, what, Graham?
At least 100 kilometers.
He gets like shot in the back. You just see, you know, kind of. I mean, it's a fucking Disney PG-13 movie, but he kind of just is like, you see it from up close and he just winces like, and it goes black. And like his fucking torso would fucking be gone probably at that range.
Okay,
Oh,
well,
that kind of
100
gun. It's like
100 kilometers is apparently 62 miles?
Well, I didn't agree with you on 100 kilometers, but I don't even know what a fucking kilometer is.
Wait, did they say 100 kilometers or 1 kilometer?
There's no way.
It might have just been 1 kilometer. Okay,
I think
that's
the farthest sniper shot is like 1.2 miles or something, and you have to like
it's like 2/3.
you have to like shoot above it so it drops on you.
oh yeah,
All
you
right,
have
so
to
it was
look at trajectory.
it was 1 kilometer, not 100. So that's like 2/3 of a mile.
All right, that makes more sense.
Yeah, that would have ripped through him and fucking Jean Grey. I don't know what powers they have.
He definitely has spider skin that absorbed the impact of the bullet.
Yeah, I'm just picking that one little part apart. That at least he would have been knocked down or something would happen.
Right.
Again,
So,
I just want to.
No, go ahead, Graham. Sorry.
I just want to see the scene because, you know, Punisher's 2/3 of a mile away and he shoots Spider-Man, and then in the very next scene is like bringing him to the emergency room. How long did it take for him to get there?
Well, he has no superpower, so he had to really huff it.
He had to travel a mile on foot to an island prison to then bring Spider-Man to the emergency room.
Oh, so was this movie in theaters or was it streaming? I'm ignorant to
Theaters.
this.
Yeah,
How would you-
it came out.
it's literally the biggest fucking movie on the planet. You don't know that.
I don't know, because well, I'm out of the loop.
It just came out.
I talked to Sarah briefly about it. She said she wanted to see it, but that was the gist of it.
Yeah, nice.
But yeah, I think the only thing to add was the whole Mary Jane was saying that I don't remember you at all. Like all that stuff is essentially gone.
Which I liked that. Again, I feel like a lot of the comic book movies and stuff, they have these big dramatic, like, cliffhanger endings that have these massive consequences and stakes, and then in the next movie they just, like, snap their fingers and reverse it. And I'm kind of glad that they didn't do that. Like, it's kind of nice to know that there were some lasting stakes. I mean, I feel like they did kind of go through this almost beat for beat in Guardians of the Galaxy,
True.
which is weird.
Who played... Oh, sorry. There's a delay.
Now it's the second MCU movie where Peter has a girlfriend who forgets that he existed.
Yeah, I'm sure if like everything got erased and I showed up to this apartment to meet Jen, she would probably call the cops if she saw me outside the door.
Who's this hippie? So
Well,
who
I mean,
played
you're
Mary?
Fat guy.
You're not
Who
Spider-Man.
played it? Who played MJ in the movie?
Zendaya.
God, you haven't gone to a theater in 15 years, have you?
No, the last movie I saw was Terrifier 3, And before that, it was the remake of Pet Cemetery. So, yeah.
Which you got to think, they're having a great month. They were both in The Odyssey, now they're both in Spider-Man.
So, who's the chick again?
Zendaya?
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, she was in... Oh, she came back for it. Was she the one whose dad was Michael Keaton when he realized that... Oh, I have no fucking idea.
Same movie though.
Okay.
Yeah, but they're married in real life now.
Yep.
Yeah, Michael Keaton was the Vulture, and what was his daughter? I mean, it doesn't matter, but I mean, he kind of knows what he's talking about.
Yeah. I just
Was she
remember
Liz
watching it
Allen?
with Sarah.
Was she?
I don't remember.
Yeah, because I remember when Michael Keaton's taking him to the prom or whatever.
Yeah,
He's kind of looking at Tom Holland, like letting him know that he knows who he is.
Yeah, she was Liz Allen.
Okay, all
And
right.
she changes to MJ. Okay. Damn, Pat's
no.
correcting fucking.
No, his daughter in the movie was Liz Allen, but that was not Zendaya.
Oh, she was okay.
Oh,
It's been years since I saw that. Either way, Pat's right, but
Zendaya's always been MJ.
okay.
when did the Jones Watson thing start though? Like, wasn't it kind of ambiguous at
second
first?
one.
All right.
Because they called her Michelle Jones in the first one.
So, how do we feel about this movie? What was our score?
I'm gonna give it a 10.
I think at the time, first review, I gave it a 7, you gave it a 6.5.
Yeah, I'm
I think-
sticking with 6.5.
I think I'd probably bump it up to like a 7.5.
Oh shit.
I enjoyed it. I'd definitely see it again.
We'll see what Scott's final score is, and then we'll make the official PDP score. So right now it's a
bad.
7, then, right?
Yeah.
I feel
I'll
bad
get his
for all
score
his
before
fucking
you,
delays today.
What's that?
I feel bad for all his delays today. Like, fuck.
I mean, it was just a bad day to travel with all the fucking storms there have been.
Oh, Jesus. It took me 20 minutes longer to get to work today than usual. I mean, it was torrential. There was times I couldn't even see the lanes on the highway.
No, I woke up to 8 o'clock, the fucking storm warning, and it's like black outside. I thought it was still dark.
Oh, yeah.
Pat, I don't know
There
if this is from your house, but I woke up with my fucking eyelids like almost swollen shut. I like went in to take a shower, and like I looked like Rocky.
Why were your eyes shut?
I thought that guy from like your cats or something. I don't
Maybe.
know. I was like freaking out a little bit. I took a shower and
I'm
then
sorry.
I didn't want to wake like Scott up, and then like I hear a knock on my door. It's 12 o'clock. He's like, I'm going to the airport. I was like, fuck.
Oh, shit. So is the game plan that tomorrow we record when Scott's all back and settled in and gets a good night's sleep? Because I'll be ready for tomorrow.
Well, yeah, that's when we do the actual recap.
Perfect. So I was in the fridge earlier today, like trying to...
Yeah, don't give us too much good content, but
No, it's nothing like that. But like Conway, he brought all that ground beef, right?
somebody did.
There's 9 fucking pounds of it. So I just portioned it out yesterday and put it in my vacuum seal bags in the freezer.
Yeah, I said to a bunch of people, I was like, dude, we left like $600 of groceries at Pat's house.
I know. Ugh.
You know, I don't want to get into, because we're going to do it tomorrow, but I didn't even fucking eat that day.
Oh, neither did I. That's why I got so fucking hammered. I had a little bit of the ribs. I had...
That was Graham's question.
What? The ribs
What?
came out of the... I didn't even know the ribs were done.
Oh, well, yeah, neither did
Graham
I.
was waiting on ribs.
They came out really good. So, Graham, I'm going to drop some off to you. Yeah, they came out good, but yeah, that's a problem is because your short-term memory is garbage, or mine is when I'm drinking like that. So, but they were in the fridge wrapped up in saran wrap. I'm like, why didn't people eat these? I'm like, well, it's probably because I never actually offered them to anyone.
Yeah, Pat made him. He's like, I'm going to eat these tomorrow when everybody leaves.
No, not at all. I didn't eat any of them.
Did anyone eat the Wagyu burgers I bought?
Oh,
I
yeah,
hope
those-
they did. I'm not like holding judgment. I don't care. I'm just like, I'm gonna
Oh
take
no,
them back.
I actually had one of those. Those are freaking incredible. They were like butter. Yeah, that's probably one of the last things I remember.
Yeah, I remember Ashley gave me some meatballs.
Oh yeah. So she had the little toothpicks or whatever to like, grab them. And those toothpicks were strewn everywhere on the counter. So like somebody dropped them. It was probably me. I don't think we'll ever be able to fully reconstruct that night, but we'll figure it out one day.
I think Doctor Strange came in and made us forget it.
Yeah. Did I tell you this? Well, no, we can say this, but I took a fucking tumble coming back down from Burial Hill.
I saw Scott had some footage of that, and you're just like walking down, like, but I didn't
Yeah.
see you fall.
Well, he didn't get that, so. But it was still cool going up there, though. Wait, Graham, I don't remember. Did you go up there?
So I was setting up to record when you guys left, and then I went to meet you guys up there, and you were coming down as I went
Okay.
up. So I only got about halfway up.
All right, no worries. Oh, I ended up sleeping on, let me think here, yesterday till like 4 p.m.
No, it must have been later than that. Don't even lie. It was like 7.
No, I think it was 4:30, probably 5. Yeah, it was a mess. Oh, but Zadie stuck around and cleaned up outside. I'm like, you don't have to do that. And then I went out and broke down the tent, so packed that up.
Yeah, I was talking to her today. I was like, all this fucking deviled eggs. Like, I wasn't feeling like eating when I saw them the next morning. I was like, I fucking wish I had.
I know, and I think she brought them back with her because they're not in my fridge anymore. And that's a problem when you start drinking. Like nobody has time to actually stop and eat much food. You know.
All I know is I brought my cooler home and I opened it up and there's like 3 times as much alcohol as I brought.
Wait, shit just got dumped in there?
Like Maddie put his drinks in there, Keith put a bunch of his drinks in there, so I ended up with like
a lot,
20 extra beers or something.
Jesus, I like Keith. He's a good dude.
Like Keith is the best.
He's fantastic. Just kind of connected with him. He's a good dude, and Dan's badass too.
He wasn't there that long though.
Oh, I know. He was what time did he leave? Probably. I have no idea.
Dude, I have no clock for that day. I just remember it was sunny. It was the sun was going down,
and it was 4 o'clock all of a sudden. Yeah.
I remember that 2 o'clock blowout. That was fun.
Huh?
The 2 o'clock blowout.
Oh yeah. Ugh, sorry. That's what happens when a bunch of people get drunk. There's bound to be some drama.
It's very true.
Wait, that was 2? Jeez. Oh. Yeah, I got kicked out of the bedroom that night.
Yeah, I know. I remember that 100%. Mm-hmm. We're going to have to redo all this tomorrow.
But I hope in the end you guys all had a good time, all things considered.
Scott was the one that was sober for most of it. He can fill in all the timelines. And
I'm fascinated to hear all the stuff that happened.
It's nothing that damaging.
All right, good. That's all that matters to me.
How long was Pat actually on the pod when we recorded, though?
7 minutes.
I think he was there for probably the first 30, 35 minutes. Then he got up for 10, 15 minutes and then came back for the last little bit.
I probably forgot where I was. That was cool that Ava got on there, huh? She had a good time.
That's the only part I remember about that.
Oh yeah, because Ava was talking about the
Yellow Deli.
Yeah, in the cult thing with her boyfriend Josh's sister, like that cult in Bradford of all places. Oh, I forgot that one said the Yellow Deli and started to cause a little trouble. Oh my God!
Wait, with who? What?
No, like Ava and I think Ezra and Josh went to that Yellow Deli one time.
No, I thought you said you yelled it and it started trouble. I'm very confused.
Oh no! They went in there and were trying to cause a little trouble. I forgot all about that. Yeah, jeez. I feel bad though because I went back to bed and I wanted to get up and say goodbye to Scott before he left, but I was out cold.
Yeah, we were there till at least 2 o'clock.
Jeez. No, he's a great dude.
Yeah, I felt bad
Scott,
that I didn't get to see him before I left.
Scott, if you're listening, I love you.
He's in Philadelphia right now. I'm probably about to board a plane.
Yeah, probably, yeah. No, we all connected right away because, obviously it was my first time meeting him and Graham was the first time us hanging out and we just all kind of clicked like we'd known each other forever, which is cool.
Was there any Graham and Pat moments? I don't even remember you guys talking. I'm pretty sure you did, but...
I gave Graham some solid hugs, though.
Yeah. No, we talked a bit, more before a lot of the people got there, but...
Yeah, we laughed a lot. I'm not sure about what, but I know we laughed. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to think here. Who was the couple that came over again?
Molly and... I keep saying Brian, but it's Eric, but it might be Brian.
No, they were great people.
Are you talking about Gula? You're not talking about Gula. You know who he is.
I know who Gula is and his wife. They're awesome too. But the couple that came over, she had all the badass tattoos.
Yeah, that's Molly.
Molly, she was awesome. Because I remember sitting out there under the Easy Up when Maddie was out there with Cassie and stuff, and we were just all out there laughing and stuff. And that's probably where my memory shut off for the night after that. Yeah. And that was probably
in my mind. That was 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
What time was it, Graham? Any idea?
No, that was Maddie and Cass left at 6.
Okay.
Because we recorded from 6 to 7.
That's when it was?
Yeah.
I thought it was 3 o'clock.
See, I said the same fucking thing.
Oh my God.
Dude, are you sure we weren't roofied?
No.
Just to fuck up our shit?
Might be. It's mind blowing that I think I probably had 25 beers that night and a shitload of shots. there's no reason I'm alive right now other than the fact that I'm a tank. And somehow I took my contacts out that night and put them in the case, which is mind-blowing because I was a mess. Wait, yeah, never mind. I was going to ask something, but I can't. I already lost my train of thought.
What?
No, I was trying to think what I was going to say, but I forgot already. So who went up to the cemetery with me? Besides, obviously, Ava and Ezra went up. Scott went up.
I think it was
Lula went
everyone
up,
that
right?
was there besides me and Kyle.
Okay, yeah. Well, I mean, I could have gotten abducted by aliens up there. I wouldn't even remember. I remember coming down, like, trying to lift my leg over a log, and I fucking tumbled over the log.
Christ.
Ava's like, Uncle Pat, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine.
You can only imagine what our sister will say.
No, it's all good. But Ava, I texted her earlier. She said they had a great time.
Because Jen spent the whole time with them, essentially,
That's awesome.
to shield them from any debauchery.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's plenty of that. Yeah. I found some random pre-rolled joints in the house in these little pouches. So I'm like, okay, probably use those one day.
Dude,
Yeah.
like I said, Pat's the true winner in this fucking story. He's like, we don't got to go shopping for a month. We don't have to buy
No.
beer.
Well, I rarely ever do the weeds, but I mean, I'll put them away for a rainy day.
All the pizza rolls I bought are still in your freezer, I would imagine.
I'll have to look, yeah. There was so many cookies. Like, I'm not a sweets guy, so I'm gonna bring those to work for people to take, because I don't really have any desire to eat a bunch of fucking cookies.
Yeah, wasn't there a bunch of pastries and shit, too, from, like, Mass?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Who brought those?
I think that was Dan.
I think Dan
that was
brought the pre-made ones, and then Ashley made a bunch.
right. Also, meeting Ashley was awesome. And what's her boyfriend's name again?
In case they're listening, I think Ryan?
Ryan. It was good meeting them. They were awesome. Like, they just kind of settled right in, and it was awesome. It was just a good connection with everybody. But yeah, I remember waking up and Zadie was on the floor. I'm like, we got to get you on the couch, because I felt terrible because I woke up and I saw her on the floor because we set up the tent, and I think she. Who set up that tent, Graham? That was my tent.
I thought it was you.
I have no idea.
What? I barely remember that.
Maybe it was Keith.
It might have been. But I think that somebody stayed in there and they said it was so fucking hot in the morning because it was like super humid. I don't know.
It was, it
was
started
up.
getting hot at like 9. Cause I remember overnight wasn't too bad, but like I had all of the windows open in my tent and stuff. So it wasn't too bad, but I remember like packing up all my stuff. It was brutal.
Yeah, super humid. I remember going to the tent yesterday and deflating the air mattress and all that. I'm like, oh, this is taking a lot out of me. Yeah, we'll probably never reconstruct this entire night, but Scott will help us tomorrow. Hopefully. How long do we record on Saturday for?
For like an hour.
No, yeah, well, I don't remember much of it.
Yeah, I'm afraid to hear that.
Was I slurring a lot? Probably.
I mean, I haven't.
Hey, you
listened
are
back
every
to-
episode, so.
I haven't listened back to all of it.
You should cut me out entirely. Like, we got to Pat's house and he wasn't there. Oh, what a mess.
We'll see how that turns out. It'll probably just have to be like either tacked on to the next episode or like released as its own little bonus thing.
I mean, let's be honest, it's probably going to be the funniest one because you know there's going to be a lot of random shit going on.
Well, hopefully we didn't cover too much tonight.
No, I mean,
We still need some
peppered it.
filler for the rest of this episode.
I mean, that might
I
be
don't
the
want
only
Graham
time
to
we
give
ever.
too much of this away.
Might be the only time we ever get Jen on the pod.
See, I forgot she was on it.
Yeah, she came out for a couple minutes.
Somehow I remember that. Yeah,
What was she yapping about?
I don't know. You say yapping?
I don't even remember.
No, we don't remember anything. I think we all got abducted by aliens that night.
Yeah, but I didn't go up to the hill, and Graham only half made it. Maybe there is some carbon monoxide in your fucking house.
Maybe. Also a massive amount of liquor, so that'll do it.
The fact that I wasn't hungover or anything when I woke up, and
You weren't?
no. I
was
did go in the
fucking-
bathroom. I had to like dry heave a little bit, but sometimes I just do that. It's weird.
I was fucking destroyed. Well, I was looking at the coffee table in my living room, and all the big beers that Scott brought were all opened up. Like, so I think I probably had.
No, that was
way
the
too
night
many.
before that you drank all that shit.
No, I cleared that all up. There was more cans because I cleaned that all up on Saturday morning. So, Yeah, one day we'll figure it all out.
Yeah, I asked a few people who was the drunkest, and they're like, definitely Pat. And I was like, all right, feel better.
Of course, there's no doubt in my mind it was me. By the way, when I went to the dump yesterday to bring all the trash. There was 4 Rumpleman's pocket rockets, the small little bottles. I'm like, oh Jesus.
See, I don't
I mean,
remember
there was
that
the-
going around.
There was an empty bottle of tequila out on the porch in the morning
Oh yeah. Ugh.
that I did confirm was full at the start of the day.
Oh yeah, exactly. Trying to think of any other random things that I found the next day. Yeah,
The balls in Sarah's purse.
But yeah, probably. Oh yeah. But yeah, just want to make sure you guys all had a good time. I'm sorry if anyone felt tension or whatever, but as long as you guys all had a good time, that's all that matters.
I had a good time.
Good. Oh, that cheese plate was that was outside. That cheese was all melted into a giant globule of cheese.
Do you actually remember Maddie leaving?
Nope, of course not. I don't remember much at all. Nope.
That's like every weekend for you, though. It's still strange for Graham and I.
No, I drink on the weekend, but that was the next level. That might be one of the drunkest I've ever been in my life.
I'm happy with the amount that I drank. I was pretty drunk for a while, but after we stopped recording, I switched to water for a bit.
Smart.
And then we did when we had everyone do a shot, I did a shot with everyone, but I think that was the last thing that I drank was that shot.
See, when the fuck was that? When did we? Was I
see,
there when
I-
everybody did a shot? I don't.
Yeah, that was the Rumpleman. Scott was pouring them out, right? Am I remembering that right, Graham?
It was the doctor.
Oh, Dr. Miguel.
Was I there?
Yeah.
I think so.
Oh,
Yeah, as soon as we completed, I think Scott was pouring them out.
That was
Kyle,
going
do you remember?
on.
Oh, no.
That was
See,
me.
well, there you go. No, I'm sorry. Sorry, Graham. Sorry.
I mean,
Hold on,
unless
give me
that
a-
was a separate time.
It might have been.
No, I think you were there, Kyle. I thought everyone was down and did one.
Hold on one
'Cause
second.
I think you did a shot of vodka.
Are we giving away too much on this episode?
I don't think so.
Note down that it's probably not wise to record when there's a bunch of people around.
Yeah, I mean, again, I think if we were to do something like that again, that the recording should probably be before everyone gets super sloppy drunk.
So, Graham, that was you pouring the shots. Okay. I'll remember that now. Duly noted.
I don't know. I think Kyle was there.
Wait, what part? The shots?
The shots, yeah.
Ugh.
I was there spiritually, maybe.
Yeah.
Because I thought that was the last thing that we all did before it branched
hell
off and
broke
some
loose?
people went inside.
Wait,
Someday
the
it's
shot?
just- it's
the
gonna
shot
all
happened
splash
outside?
back at once.
Yeah, the shots were outside.
Okay, because I remember somebody pouring Rumple Mints inside. Yeah.
Oh, maybe that was Scott then.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm remembering, but who knows?
I mean, that'll
Here
be
we
a
go,
story
guys.
be a story
What's that?
for part 2.
Yeah.
When I find
Can't
out
wait till-
everything that happens after I went to bed.
I can't wait till Scott fills in all the blanks. Oh.
Like I said, Jen said Graham went to bed pretty early.
Yeah, we went to bed early, too. Early in the morning. Ugh.
Yeah, but it was you, me, Keith, Zadie, Beth, Sarah when she came out to yell at everybody.
I know.
Conway, dear boy.
He fucking he's a good dude. He's a good sport because you were busting his ball. Remember I told him
I
I
mean-
said something about being from Riyadh. he's a good dude. I like that guy. Hopefully he had a good time, huh?
Yeah, I talked to him earlier.
You did?
He did.
Well, he was on the love seat when he left. That's when I jumped on there.
Wait, what do you mean? He slept overnight, didn't he?
Yeah, but when he got up and left, that's when I got onto that couch. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Fix that
kept
thing.
that going the whole fucking day to Graham's chagrin.
Did you guys go to bed early last night? Because I can't imagine you were up too late after that rager.
Oh, I went to bed at 7:55.
I don't blame you.
Well, I felt bad. We were at your house. Nobody's gonna get up. Graham's gone. I guess we're not gonna do. I'm not blaming Graham for anything. I was I guess we're not gonna do something. We can just go back to the house, and we kind of put on Peacemaker. And Scott watched season 1 of that.
Ugh.
Got some
Remember when-
Chinese food.
Oh, Hang One?
Yeah.
What did Scott think of that? Was it good compared to Ohio Chinese?
I don't know. He fucking liked it. I guess we weren't drinking at all.
I don't blame you. I had 2 fucking beers last night. That's it. I was done. I was like, ugh.
I didn't
Remember
drink
Scott?
anything.
I don't blame you. Remember Scott cooked out the Skyline chili?
Yeah, I do remember that. I had a bite of that.
It was pretty good. It's different though.
Then I ate a can this afternoon. That shit is bomb.
Oh, it's really good.
It's probably
yeah.
just really good because you can't have it here.
Yeah, he left 2 cans here, so I'm gonna.
No, I
He-
took
well,
one
no.
of them. I think I took that.
Well, no, it wasn't Skyline. He had one other brand. Then he had the hot dog Hot dog
Yeah,
sauce.
that was like the one thing I took was the Skyline.
Nothing wrong with that. But yeah, one other brand, like I said, the hot dog sauce or whatever you call it.
No, I tried to go to bed early last night, and then one of the kids woke up this morning at like 5:30, and I just never fell back asleep after that. It's
Oh,
devastating.
shit.
Well, Scott this
Jeez.
morning was like, you must have been really tired because I slept till 12. I was like, I haven't had any time off for almost like 2.5 years. Like,
Right, yeah.
even on my day off, usually I'm not like, look at me, I'm a fucking hero. But usually, even on my day off, I'm up by 9:30.
Right.
I mean, it just fucking gets to you.
Of course. And as you get older, you can't bounce back as much from that kind of partying.
Oh,
I'm
fucking
gonna-
10, 15 years ago,
We'd
I
be
had
up at
done
like
that thing
7.
3 days in a row.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm going to be 50 in November, so like I can't do that anymore. I mean, I can drink beers, but when you start bringing liquor into the mix, and the Jello shots, holy shit! Taking them
Those
off
Jello
Maddie's
shots
titties,
were good though.
They were incredible.
Weren't they little skulls or something?
Some of them were little skulls, and some of them were little ghosts.
Right, that's right.
Spooky.
Spooky. Have you talked to Ashley at all? Did she have a good time?
I haven't talked to her.
Because her boyfriend brought a bunch of beers from Treehouse down in Treehouse? Yeah, down in Mass.
Oh, that's right. They did hand that to me at one point. All right. See, it's all connecting now.
Yeah, he brought like a good mix in his cooler. Yeah.
Here's 17 craft beers on an empty stomach. Yay!
Yeah. Oh, they're all double IPAs. Woo! Ugh. I don't know how we survived it. Fuck. So, Graham, any idea if anyone actually slept in the tent that we set up?
I don't think so.
I think everyone got so drunk they forgot there was a tent out there.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see anyone in there at all.
Zadie was saying that after getting up off of the floor, and then she took the couch for a bit, and then she said that she turned her car on, ran the AC, and slept in there. I think she left at like 5 o'clock a.m.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. But no, she cleaned up outside, which I appreciated. So,
When did Beth leave? Or is she still there?
no, Jesus.
Can't wait.
Probably.
We're going to get into many of those jokes tomorrow, I promise you.
All right. Yeah, no worries.
I had to
Yeah,
get a thick skin.
I do. I think 5:30 probably ish. Something else funny happened. I can't remember what it was. Not funny, but just random. Yeah, I have no idea. How many beers do you think you had, Kyle? 20?
I have
30?
no idea. In my mind, I had like 5 and they just went black, but there's no way that's possible.
No. Well, I just remember running out of my 15 pack or 18 pack or whatever it was. Maybe it was a 12 pack. And I'm like, and Dan's like, yeah, grab whatever beer out of this cooler. By the way, there's still like 30 beers here in the styrofoam coolers. So
Yeah, Graham has a bunch. Zadie took some. Like,
and there's still plenty left here.
is there any PBRs left?
Yeah, there's some out on the deck. Yeah, they're in the styrofoam coolers. Yeah, that was yours, right? The PBRs.
Yeah.
Oh, your cherry peppers are still here. The prosciutto ones,
Oh, shit, yeah.
they're still unopened. I'll bring them to you at work.
All right. Well, you don't have to bring them at work, but still.
Yeah, they didn't get opened.
My return on my investment.
Yeah,
Got some fucking peppers.
fucking peppers. Yeah, we made it out alive, barely. Trying to think.
All right, I
of
guess
anything else.
until tomorrow night when we get the full story from Scott.
Oh, Scott's gonna literally be a historian tomorrow. He's like, "Oh, this happened," and he's gonna give us a full timeline.
I don't think it's that epic, but still he can fill in the timeline a little bit.
Yeah.
On that note, keep it pointless.
Keep it pointless.
Keep it pointless.